cannot really explain interpersonal relations with different people. Personally, I have never had a problem with that. But then about her work. In all those soft-spoken voices and smiling, you know, when you don't work with someone, you don't know. Egifah was a very individual. When she's working, you see how she knows her work. She's very knowledgeable in IT. She understands all the system we're using. She mastered them. If I didn't have her, I don't know what I would have done. Even now, I don't know what I'm going to do after her departure. She was competent in her work. She was a hard-working woman. That no one can dispute that. Most of the time, she was the first in the office. Almost always. She was there. We usually start officially at 8. But around 7, she was there. She opened the office. She prepared everything. She put the aircon on. She opened the windows. Did everything when the company is required. Hardly absent at work. I have never seen her. Even when she was sick, all of us, we have flus and other things, but I really don't know when she was sick with things. It happened many times that she comes to work on Sunday. We don't work on Sunday, but many times when she feels that she has something to do to be done, she will come on Sunday. She didn't have to do that. But the way she was dedicated and the way she's dedicated in everything she does, she was coming on a Sunday. Sometimes we may not have the words to express exactly how she is, but I'm taking it. She is going to be missed in the places. In summary, I can say that it has been a privilege. It has been really a pleasure. It has been a blessing to have known her, to have had her as a co-worker. She has been that hand as a practice manager. And I'm telling you that we are losing and we are going to miss her daily. I don't know what I can say about that, but Sister Egifah, we are going to miss you. But the only thing we can help is the second coming of our Lord Jesus Christ, where we will meet when we want anywhere, when we believe that God for we have so. I just wanted to pray for the family, for the husband who has been coming many times and I know him at church at work, for the children, especially Kimberly begins to come most of the time. Let me surrender them. In brief, bye-bye Egifah, and we meet and
I'm sorry mostly that you can answer us. Without pretending mostly, the Kungana family from Chitubas Chima, ndouya zvakare ndichikutendai ndanzwa kuti pane madhokita anga achishaya kuzomubatsira mwana wedu anga achirarama asi zvakakona. Tinovatenda zvakare. Handine pano ndikunzwa kurwadziwa zvikuru kwazvo pakurasika zvakataitwa nomwana wedu Egifah. Asi tinoziva tose kuti inzira yedu chose, mumwe nemumwe achafamba nayo nzira iyoyo. Tinoti kwauri Egifah, famba mune zvakanaka. Tinotenda.
Thank you very much for the words that reveal the character of who Egifah was. The representative from the Chivimbo family, it was going to be beamed, and because we do not have electricity, we cannot manage to have the representative because of that problem. May I then ask Benzo Alwindi to give us the obituary?
Good morning, Saints. Mrs. Egifah Chivimbo was born on August 14, 1973 in Gweru, Zimbabwe, from a family of 5 girls and 2 boys. She did her primary and secondary school in Gweru and Harare. In 1984, she made a decision to follow Jesus and was baptized that very year on April 21st in the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Egifah married her husband Cosmos Chivimbo in Harare on September the 3rd, 1995, a union that was blessed with 2 children, a son Lawrence, age 25, and daughter Kimberly, age 22. While in Zimbabwe, Egifah worked from Delta Orthopedic Center in Harare from 2000 to 2006. She immigrated to South Africa to join her husband in 2006. Egifah will be dearly missed by her colleagues, her family, churchmates, neighbors, and friends. May she rest in peace until that great resurrection morning when the dead in Christ shall rise. I would like to read her very favorite chapter in the book of Psalms, Psalms chapter 91. I'll read the whole chapter in your hearing. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with the feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and thy buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. But thou hast made the Lord, which is my fortress, my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because you have set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation.
Thank you, Pearlito. Friends, I don't know if you heard during the obituary, but the comforting thing is that in 84, Sister Egifah gave her life to the Lord. You know, when we have these memorials, it is not for those who have left us, but it is more an opportunity for us, ourselves, those who are remaining, to ask ourselves the important question: what is my response to Jesus? Do I know Jesus? Do you know Jesus? And let us rest in the comfort knowing that Christ has said, he or she who loses their life, but if they believe in me, yet they shall live. Amen. I'm going to ask Lawrence, Kimberly, to come and share your thoughts with us.
Morning, Saints. I'd like to start off by saying thank you for thinking of our family during these tough times. Thank you so much for the condolences. We truly appreciate the warm words of comfort. Your words were so kind and very much appreciated in these times. Thank you for the stories and memories you shared. They truly helped our family and highlighted what a special person my mom was. To me, my mom was a woman who took on many different hats in the family. She was a provider, a person I could count on. She even complained at one point to say that Tap only calls me when he wants something. On my 21st birthday, my mom did not organize a fancy party or buy me an expensive gift. Instead, she typed out a document with the title, 21 Gifts of Guidance from your mom, who knows that you desire to have a life that is lived to its fullest. On each one of the gifts, she highlighted and read what was important, and I have been carrying this document with me since then. I had not looked at the document for a while, but the assurance and the presence that I carry the document with me brings comfort, and I will aspire to be the man my mom wanted me to be. Mom, I miss you, and without you, I am lost. All I have are the moments we had spent together, the many videos from Saved to Serve, and the Pilgrim's Progress that you downloaded for the family. I may have slept during some of these sermons, particularly Pastor Henriquez's long sermons, but I have learned a lot and will aspire, if God wills that I am alive, to be part of the 144,000. just like we discussed. Just like we discussed during the many Sabbaths we had during lockdown. Thank you.
Good morning, family and friends. Firstly, thank you to every single one of you for the unconditional support you have shown me and my family. Words cannot begin to describe how we feel. And it's through your love and prayers and support that we are able to be here today. I am Kimberly, a one and only baby. Many know my mom in one way or another, but to me she was my mom. Dear mom, when you left this world on that fateful day, I not only lost my mother, I lost my best friend, I lost my supporter, I lost my advisor, I lost the light at the end of the tunnel, when days seem dark. No words can describe the feeling when I realize that you are no more. It feels like no other. No one can really understand the pain I'm going through. Life without such an important person, such as you. You taught me love, patience, and endurance. You taught me how to pray, and you led by an example. You praised me whenever I did good. You pointed out my mistakes with your gentle voice. You encouraged me to work hard in school, never to give up. I will forever love and adore you, Mom, for everything you have taught us in life. Your death took away joy from our lives, but we will hold on to beautiful memories of the time spent with you. Ecclesiastes 3 verses 1 to 4. To everything there is a season. There is a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born. A time to die. A time to run. A time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill. A time to heal. A time to break down. A time to build up. A time to weep. And a time to laugh. A time to mourn. And a time to dance. I love you, Mom. Words can never be enough to describe how much I will miss you. Thank you.
God shall surely wipe away all tears that blessed morning. Before we give to the pastor, I understand there is a message from Sister Chivimbo's sister, and we're going to listen to that. And then straight after that, we're going to ask and invite the pastor to come and share some words with us. Perhaps while we are waiting for the audio, you can come and speak to us.
Greetings to all of you right around the globe. Pamsoro ivana tezvara anamrewa nana mbuya vedu vana sekuru, friends and relatives. I just want to share a few points in the life and in the celebration and experience yandakaita na Egi. How we met 35 years ago and the journey that we embarked as friends and my wife. We met in around 1986, 87, when we were still at school at St. Mary's Secondary in Harare. And I was doing Form 4 and she was doing Form 2. Egi was a caring person and she had compassion. She encouraged me and had answers to all my situations. She is the best friend ever and the best wife that I can imagine. She did not pretend who she was, and she committed wholeheartedly. She was a God-fearing wife and mother, selfless and forgiving, and a leader. Seated on the throne. What happened on the night of her admission was that when we were retiring to bed, she asked me to read the whole of Job 1, and she said, that chapter is for you. And then she also asked me at the same time to read Psalms 91, and she said that chapter was for her. In fact, it was a favorite chapter. But in hindsight, when I'm looking now, I'm actually thinking, because she didn't say anything afterwards, but now what I'm thinking is, I need the words of inspiration that we find in chapter 91 of the Psalms. It talks about strongholds and hymns. The Psalms is one of the greatest possessions of saints. We get the assurance of God's protection, the comfort and care of Jehovah. My refugee and my fortress. I believe that this chapter will now be my anchor henceforth. I loved Eggie, and how indeed she loved me too. We had such a great experience together. God can choose to reach out to you through your wife, and I'm one such example. To be where I am right now, it is because of Eggie, the mother of my children. Problems may come, relations may face pressures that one can think and know that if we are in Christ, we can conquer all things and weather any storms. I want to thank God and celebrate the life and experience I had with my wife, Egifah. You had a plan and purpose for our relationship, God. To friends and relatives gathered right around the world, thank you for everything you have done for us. The prayers, support, and caring, and the words of comfort that you have shared with us in these dark moments of our life. To the North Mid Church, I want to thank you for making the difficult time easy. To the team, to the medical team, which was being led by Professor Mwantembe, which attended my wife the moment she was admitted at RFP Hospital, I want to pass a heartfelt gratitude for all the effort and work that you did. All those who were involved in organizing all the funeral arrangements, the communication team, and all those who were working behind the scenes, I want to say thank you. I want to thank you for your thoughtful advice. We appreciate all that you did. Each day was a challenge, but you managed to offload the burden on us. Eggie is no longer with me and the kids, but with God's help, because God is still seated at the throne. I hope and pray that we'll get through this time. I want to leave the saints with Psalms 116 verse 15, and it reads, "Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his faithful servants." I hope and pray and trust that God will help me in this journey, this chapter that we have now and the kids embarked since the 15th of July 2021. Thank you, saints.